guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite tips, my personal secrets that I have been doing since quite a few years now to maintain clear skin. Please know that clear skin is not a destination, it is a journey. You have to be consistent, you have to follow all of these tips, and you have to be gentle on your skin. That is how you will achieve clear skin, and you will also have to maintain it. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the tips that I've picked up since I was a little girl, things my mother has passed on to me, things I've learned throughout the years, and these are just some things that I believe are truly important in maintaining good skin. It's funny that I'm doing this video now when I actually have 3 spots on my face, which usually does not happen, but that's because I went on a vacation recently and flying always does this to my skin. My skin does not like flying and my skin does not like winter time. I personally love winters, but my skin doesn't like winter time. Before starting this video, I just want to mention that I have absolutely no makeup on my skin right now. There's absolutely nothing, not even moisturizer. I'm only wearing lipstick, mascara and eyebrow powder. That's all, 3 products on my face, nothing on my skin. I've written all the tips down on my phone, so we're just gonna get started. The first and the foremost tip and the most important tip in my mind is drinking water. Now I know you must have heard this so many times that you have to drink water, but I'm pretty sure all of us do tend to forget to drink water or to drink as much water that is necessary for your skin to look healthy and glowing and beautiful. I personally make it a point to drink 2 liters of water every single day. I carry a bottle of water. Even when I'm going from one room to another in my house, I always have a bottle of water with me. So make it a point that you drink at least 2 liters of water a day. It is important, it flushes out all your toxins, it keeps you hydrated, and water is just magic. If you told me that I could not have any drink for the rest of my life and I could only drink water, I would be happy. Personally, I feel like water is just amazing. I love drinking water. I don't need it to be flavored. I don't care about soft drinks. I just love water so much. So carry a bottle of water with you if you're going somewhere, or buy a bottle of water if you're out and you haven't had much water throughout the day, and make sure you get your water intake. My second biggest tip is to avoid sugar. Oh my god, you guys, you are what you eat. It is extremely important. You can't be eating chocolates and pizza all day and expect your skin to look beautiful. It's just not gonna happen. When I was on vacation, I did have quite a few desserts and I had a lot of chocolates, and I can see that on my skin now because I have 3 spots on my face. Usually in my everyday life, I tend to avoid as much sugar as I can. I don't drink tea or coffee, I do not drink soft drinks, so most of my sugar is cut out because of that. And I try to avoid chocolate as much as I can, even though I have a huge sweet tooth and it's really hard. But I do try to avoid as much sugar as I can, and it's like a cycle. If you eat too much, then you want to keep eating it, but if you're not eating a lot of sugar, then the craving also kind of stops. But when you cut sugar out of your diet, you are gonna notice such a huge difference in your skin. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. You are gonna see the changes in your skin in about 3 to 4 weeks. Give it a month and you'll notice how healthy your skin actually is. You'll feel better, you'll be less lethargic, you'll have more energy, your mind will be sharper and stronger. It's just always better to reduce your sugar intake. My third most important tip is for those of you who like to wear makeup on an everyday basis, don't sleep with makeup on. Do not sleep with makeup on, no matter what. If you're extremely lazy to wash your face, do your entire nighttime skincare routine, just take a makeup wipe and take it all off. Sleeping with makeup on is a no-no. Sleep is when your body is recovering, it's rejuvenating itself, and at that time, if your pores are blocked with makeup on your face, it's just not gonna do you any favors. Trust me, I noticed the difference. If I sleep with makeup on my face, the next day my skin will have some texture, I'll probably get spots, and it usually never happens. I never sleep with makeup on. No matter how tired I am, no matter how drunk I am, I'm not gonna sleep with makeup on. That is just something that I have developed as a habit because I personally wear a lot of makeup, and a lot of times, because this is my job, I'm a beauty YouTuber and I tend to wear a lot of makeup on a lot of days, and there are times when I'm filming late at night and I just want to crash, but in my mind, if I have eye makeup on, if I have makeup on my face, I just cannot fall asleep. It just doesn't come. I have to wash my face, and that is such a good tip. Please don't sleep with makeup on, guys. It's really bad for you. My fourth tip is something that I picked up quite recently, I'd say about a year or maybe 2 years ago. It is to not touch your face. I know it seems like such a small little thing, but we touch our face during the day so many times when we are moving the hair out of our face, when we are resting our face on our hand. You touch your face a lot of times during the day, and you may have touched something previously and you're just transferring bacteria onto your face with your hands. It's just not okay. And if you have hair that comes onto your face, if you have bangs, you'll notice that you are kind of getting a little bit of breakouts and texture on your forehead. That's because your hair is holding on to bacteria and sweat, and it's resting on your forehead. So make sure your hair is away from your face as much as you can. Whenever I'm sitting at home, my hair is always tied up in a bun or in a ponytail. It's never on my face. I don't like hair on my face. When I'm doing something, when I'm working, when I'm editing, I cannot have hair on my face. It's just so annoying. So I have to have my hair away from my face, and I try to avoid touching my face as much as I can. Of course, I'm going to move the hair away from my face, and my fingers are going to touch my face sometime during the day. But make sure you're not doing that as a habit. You're not just, constantly touching your face after touching things, and your hands are not clean. No, it's just not a good idea. The next tip is actually an at-home facial kit that I have been loving. This is by VLCC, and the one that I personally use and love is the Skin Brightening Haldi and Chandan facial kit. It says Bright Instaglow. As you can see, my skin is pretty clear, so my main concern is dullness, because I don't tend to sleep on time every night and my skin can start to look a little bit dull. And my main concern is always just looking healthy and bright and glowy. So that is why I have absolutely been loving this. It only costs 200 rupees, that is all, and you get 5 products in here that you can use to do your own facial at home. I love how all of the products come in little tubes like this, so it's very sanitary. You can definitely reuse them, much easier to store than sachets, and you can get 2 facials out of this, and it only costs 200 rupees. So I am going to try this entire facial and show you the results. So the first step is obviously washing your face, and I love how all of the tubes mention first step, second step, so you're not confused at all. They also have directions at the back so you easily know what to do. So this is a face wash. I'm just going to take some on my hand. You only need about that much. You know how much face wash you need to wash your face. And I'm just going to start working it into my face in circular motions. Okay, all washed. Now step 2 is of course going to be scrubbing your face, because you want to exfoliate and get rid of any dead skin cells. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my hand, and now you just want to work that into your skin in circular motions, and do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. If you want, you can use a little bit of water to make it easier to use. Make sure you focus on areas that do get dead skin on your face naturally. For me, it's my nose and on my chin. I get more dead skin on my nose and on my chin. My cheeks and forehead are pretty much fine, but I do like to scrub my whole face. Now the third step is actually a face gel, which you have to massage into your skin until it is absorbed. Make sure to always get your neck whenever you are doing something to your face, because the skin on your neck is just as sensitive as your face and needs just as much TLC. Now for step 4, we have a face cream, and this is meant to be massaged into your skin. When you're massaging this into your skin, make sure you don't use too much pressure. Now there are quite a few massaging techniques. You can either pat your skin, this really helps improve blood circulation, or you can just go in upward motions. Make sure you always go upwards, because gravity is already pulling everything down, and you want to make sure your face looks youthful and plump, so you always want to go in upwards motion. After you're done massaging that, you want to wipe away any excess with a moist cotton or a moist washcloth. Now the last step is a face pack, which you're gonna apply to your face and leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so my facial is done, and as you can see, my skin does look pretty bright and glowy. I love it. I love the feeling when you've just done a face scrub and applied a face pack and your skin just looks so good. I absolutely love how my skin is feeling and looking right now. So as you can see, my skin is looking really glowy after the facial. I have been doing this recently and I really like the results. I hate going to the salon and getting facials. I've never actually had a facial. The only time I've had a facial, that was only once in my life. It was about, I think 2 months ago. I was working with VLCC for a campaign and they did a watermelon facial on me, which I really enjoyed. It was really nice, but that was the only time I've ever had a facial. I have never had a facial cleanup. I only go to the salon to get my eyebrows done. That's all. I do not get anything done on my face. I've never had anything done on my face, and I believe I don't need all of this, and you can totally do all of this at home at such a reasonable cost. So why should I go to a salon? My next tip is for those of you that have active acne on your face. Please do not pick your pimples. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're just transferring bacteria from your pimple to other parts of your face, and it's gonna leave a scar because you're turning that pimple into a wound. It's gonna get deeper and it's gonna leave a scar. For me, essentially, my pimples will heal in about 2 weeks and the scar will go because I'm very careful about not popping my pimples, not touching my pimples. But in the weak moment, I actually popped this pimple right here. If you can see, it's a little brown spot. It's been about 2 to 3 weeks and it has left a scar. I keep learning this lesson throughout my life and I'm usually very good about this. I do not like to pop my pimples. I just like to do my regular skincare regime, and I only get pimples about once a month. There are hormonal pimples that happens with everyone, but don't pop them. It's just gonna turn it into a wound and leave a scar. If you want your pimples to not leave a scar, just leave them alone. My next tip is for those of you that like to talk on your phone a lot. Make sure you're cleaning your phone, because when you're holding your phone, it's touching your cheek, and if you do it for a long time, you're transferring bacteria from your phone onto your face, because you wash your face about twice a day, but you're not gonna wash your phone now, are you? So what you can do is take some tissue paper and spray some rubbing alcohol on the tissue paper and just clean your phone with that. It's gonna clean your screen, but it's also gonna get rid of any bacteria, so you're not gonna transfer any bacteria from your phone onto your face. It's always the little things that matter. Now that we are onto things that touch your face, make sure you clean your makeup brushes and you clean your makeup sponges, and you keep replacing your makeup sponges every few months. If you start to see bacteria and fungus on them, if you start to see little black dots, it's time to change your sponge. Because then it's only gathering bacteria, and when you're using it, you're transferring bacteria from the sponge onto your face. And the same thing goes for makeup brushes, because if you're using a makeup brush, especially if it's a wet product like a foundation brush, it's gonna harbor so much bacteria over time, and it's only gonna do bad for your skin. So wash the makeup brushes that you use most often very frequently. I like to do it once a week. Not all my brushes, because if I was to wash my entire makeup brush collection every week, I'm probably not going to have time to do anything else during the day. But for those brushes that I actually religiously use quite a lot, I wash all of those brushes at least once a week. Any of you that are close with your girlfriends, and if you share makeup with each other, stop that. Stop that now. No matter how close you are with your girlfriends, there are just some limits that are extremely necessary. Don't share somebody's lipstick. It is extremely unhygienic. Don't share somebody's makeup brushes, because if they have any skin conditions on their skin and you're using the same brushes that they're using on their face, it's like you're asking for it. It's extremely unhygienic to share your makeup brushes with someone, and also your makeup that you actually use. No. Just no. Now my last tip for clear skin is to get proper sleep. Beauty sleep is a real thing, because if you don't sleep well, you're gonna notice that you have dark circles, which if you can see, I do have a little bit of a dark circle situation, and I'm actually guilty of not following this rule, because I personally have no sleep schedule. I sleep whenever I want, whatever time I want, for however long I want. It's not okay. Okay, have a sleep cycle, have a sleep schedule. It's important to respect your body clock. It's important to give your body the rejuvenation it needs, and that comes through sleep. It's good for your mind, it's good for your body, it's good for your soul, it's good for your skin. There's no reason not to sleep well. So go to bed early, wake up early. You're gonna notice a lot of different changes in your life. You're gonna be healthier, you're gonna be happier, and you're also gonna have good skin. So those were all of my tips, all of my secrets, all of the things that I do to maintain clear skin. I get so many requests from you guys to do my skincare routine, to tell you my skincare secrets, to tell you how I maintain clear skin. So this is it for you guys. All of these tips that I have been doing since quite a few years. I have been following these tips ever since I was a teenager, and I've never had bad skin even when I was a teenager, because I've always been very careful about my skin. I believe if you have good skin, you don't need too much makeup. Says the person who likes full coverage, but you know what I mean. But I don't wear full coverage makeup on an everyday basis. I'm comfortable with my skin. I don't like to hide it under layers and layers of makeup on an everyday basis. I do like it on camera, but on an everyday basis, I'm usually just wearing a little bit of concealer and powder, and that's all. I don't even wear foundation every day. So I am going to do a no makeup look for you guys pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you've subscribed to my channel already. If you haven't, please subscribe and also click the notification bell so you don't miss out on my videos, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you when I have a video up, and if you have the bell on, you will be notified. If you want to follow my social media, I'm going to leave the links in the description box below. I post my outfits, my makeup looks, and PR unboxings and all of that fun stuff on social media. So all of that is going to be linked in the description box below. Please let me know any of your skincare secrets, because I'm sure I have so much to learn and I would love to know how to get even better skin. So if you have any of your amazing tips and amazing secrets that I missed out on this video, let's chat in the comments section. Let's tell each other what is good for your skin and what is not. I can't wait to read all of your amazing skincare secrets down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you super soon in my next one. Bye bye.